They don't really mind playing into the pokes of the Navaria, especially those two heroes have heals.
Dragon is ready anytime.
Okay, this is spicy.
I just
from
mentioned
TLPH.
that earlier, but I didn't expect it to appear this early for game number 1.
There's a big risk. This is funnel strat for
Just a Granger.
You gotta watch out. Oh my god, the flicker from Oheb! Baby Cake's doing work, but Dominkite refuses to fall!
He gets to keep himself safe. That turret, the advantage that he gets, the additional sustain and defense, and that's a free turtle that Aurora takes.
You know what? I think Aurora knew that something was afoot, that there was shenanigans around the lower half of the map because Carlin Oheb, Sanford checking at that pixel brush. Oh my god, 3-man echoes!
Oh, that's a 4-man actually. Yue also caught by the final slash, and that's gonna be first blood for Team Liquid Philippines. Aurora still deciding to join in the glorious pathway already laid down. Demon Kite can't fight anymore though. He's very low, and Edward 2 will fall next, like trying to run away. But then Team Liquid, they're able to take 3 and they actually want more. But will Light allow them to? Sanford picks a double!
It's not up to Light. It's about that Apex Predator getting unleashed. He's
Forcing Demon Kite to move away. Carl TZ has the turtle all to himself, but not for now. That's another way of the dragon onto Demon Kite. What a perfect pickoff for Team Liquid Philippines.
Edward coming in with the bravest fighter. Everyone getting hit hard via the help of that Echoes, but they're struggling to find the follow-through.
Now Light might go down next, but Sanford has all his eyes set on Dominkite. He picks up Light for now. Dominkite runs away, but Edward will be the trade.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Aurora are struggling to set up an amazing combo wombo across the big 5v5s. Better hit rates on Yue. But what does it mean? Oh my god, the Purified has stopped. The final slash is Sanford. Gets shut down. The hunter becomes the hunted.
And now,
AOG back.
that's the first stack that they get on his Sky Piercer. Will they continue this fight though? Because they already lost 2. And that's right before this Lord actually spawned, Leo.
So 3v5. Liquid, for the first time in a while, have to consider we have less bodies on the floor. Sanji throwing out an arrow.
What? Light's already half HP with just that single combo. And now that's making things a bit awkward for Aurora.
The
But they're
blitz!
still deciding to blitz the Lord. Carl TZ trying to make his way. He has to deal with Edward first. Oheb looking for a target. And it's going to be Light instead. But on the other side of the map, Carl TZ finding Edward. And Sanji has a double kill.
Oh my god!
Carl TZ and Sanji! What a chase from the cavalry!
Nothing comes for free. A stampede in the wake of a stolen Lord. Rora, highway robbery up against Liquid when they were down 5,000 gold. Liquid with a punish.
What Lord? That Lord's gone! Team Liquid Philippines, it's as if it never even existed. It wasn't even able to get past their tier 2 turret.
Rora have to back out. So there's the Mount Shocker. Carl TJ sees everyone.
What? Why is actually Light still there? I think that's going to be my question for now, because that's going to be a free kill over to Liquid. Their lineup just naturally need to walk towards wherever they want to go.
Oh my god, they catch 2!
Oh, it's a flicker from Sanji on a failed attempt to assassinate Dominkite. A pickoff just in time for Aurora.
Overextension from the Lone Stallion. Bottom, I'll do both.
Yep. Oh, does this arrow land on someone? Dominkite fortunately gets to dodge it, but that's a good seal. Astral Echo revealing multiple members. Phantom Execution in. Demon Kite briefly gets taunted, but is this enough time for Aurora? The deal with the Lord! Edward jumping in, stunning multiple members. Demon Kite just waiting for Carl, and they take him down first. Sanford could only do so much when he's left alone. Oheb and Sanji have to run away, but he gets caught by the Star Shutter. Immortality won't be popped, but they have to let go of Sanford.
Massive predictions from members of Aurora, considering where the vengeance might go. The dashes of Sanford, 2 free kills for Aurora, kicking Liquid out of their base.
Sanford and Carl are nowhere to be found.
Not for about 40 seconds.
And they might just go for this one-way push to take the most that they can after Liquid's turrets being untouchable for how many minutes now?
These three can't defend from the 5 on Aurora. Look at Oheb from the back line. What's the Filipino sniper gonna do? AOG!
AOG from JP, but they get to burst him down. That's the immortality already popped. Does JP get away with this? It's a no!
Oheb still hiding. Oheb, what's the plan? Star Shadow throw. Now Domikite!
Oh! Was that the way of the dragon dodged?
Yes, it was!
In a split second, Demon Kite got to dodge!
I could have sworn Oheb was gonna go straight for Dom.
That was committed to you while he was inside the bush. But Sanji trying to look for targets here. Demon Kite holding the Lord.
Phantom execution, spent in, Glory's pathway.
Oh, Sanford now is the target. He gets to use the final slash, but he doesn't survive for long. Now Aurora gain access to Carl. What can Sanji and Oheb do?
Oheb coming in! Demon Kite dashes through!
But he gets stunned by lights, and he doesn't get to do his full combo. He's just trying to escape, but Demon Kite finds Sanji instead.
The chef gets cooked! It's a 3-man coalition from Liquid! Rora hunting Carl down!
And with the flicker star shutter combo, the GOAT is taken down!
Yue doesn't miss Lord to Aurora!
As if the entire 20 minutes weren't in favor of Liquid. Aurora with such a massive clapback, but Oheb in an attempt to find a trade pops the immortality of Domikite, but that's all he can do.
Daddy JP doing his darndest to get something out of the exchange. Takes out Domikite, but it's too late.
He's left alone, and with no one from Liquid to defend. This 26-minute game ends in the hands of Aurora.
The Northern Lights first to the board. Game 1 goes to Aurora.
My goodness.
That was just game.
Against Arnott, but I swear this would have been a good carry game, honestly, for Oheb, but they go with the Moskov
and
then the Kimi for Yue. I am feeling lucky today. Matter of fact, 1-1, let's go.
I think it's your day. It's your lucky day.
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
Yeah, let's see if Aurora will also have a lucky day as they lock in the Kimi mid lane
They
here.
have a lot of ways to just deal with the macro and prolong the game as needed, but hold on. If it's about aggression we're talking about, I think Carl TZ wants to show us just that. Light looking to be the target here, and Ogi Shadow Kill committed just to take first blood.
That was a 3v2 fight that Demon Kite had to walk all the way through, and he just did not make it in time. That's just heroes in Season 16, I'd say. Lancelot, decent shit, and then this Hayabusa action breaking out in mid.
Oh, Throne of Ruin by Sanford catching 3, SOD also landing, but the Aurora joins it. Edward doesn't land the final slash, but the AOG's
Bang!
A Bracer's Wrath. Sanford gets taken down, JP might be next. There's just so much hold from Aurora.
The Alice is just a sexier Uranus.
Yes.
Anything can happen. Aurora can even win on Flying Clouds. That's what this map is all about. And they do find Sanford to the bottom lane.
Can't even use the cleave. Throne of Ruin is all he can do, but does he have enough sustain? Oh! Barely tries to survive, and that's another Piercer stack picked up by Domikite. Carl TZ versus Edward. It's a 1v1, but final slash still makes it. Fortunately, the other members of Team Liquid are there, but that was a close call.
All right, 3 dudes from Liquid, no problem. 4, that's where he draws the line. A little too much for Mr. Consistent to deal with, but what this does is open up the lower part of the map where the turtles spawn. 3 for 3, Aurora, 100% on turtle take rates.
Look at how US just defending this turret. Carl TZ has to escape.
Oh,
he walks away, but does not escape death. Light
Specific about it. Like now, see this? It's clear where Aurora is. They show themselves on the map. It helps that the Lord is going to be a beacon, a magnet for TLPH to try and consider where they're coming from. But look, we're still looking at the maybe number 2 best hero to steal Lords with. That's a Hayabusa. Oh, Edward stepped in.
Find Edward, final stack already committed. Throne of Ruin might just stun 3. Oh! Domikite gets taken down by Sanji, but before he does, JP gets taken down as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, and Oheb, that's what you were talking about. So he finally gets to push the waves.
And it's also very fortunate that Liquid found Dome and Kite. If it was anyone else that died, maybe even Edward or Demon Kite, that would have been okay. RORA would have forced the issue. Dome and Kite's positioning, and then in turn they killed him. That was really good for Liquid. Now, Demon Kite finds that taunt. Lord at about half health.
That was a knockup from the Lord. Edward working on Sanjay though, but Demon Kite goes down. OM joining the fight as well. This Lord is going into the hands of Liquid. Carl will get traded, however, and they're trying to chase after Liquid, but all they want to do is walk away.
Liquid definitely winning out on that trade. They pick up Demon Kite, take the Lord, and everything else.
Worked so hard to do that, but where are they trying to come from this time?
Look at the angle that Sanford's coming through. Edward spots him. Glorious pathway.
JP already low. Edward using the final slash, but Sanford stuns so much. It's UN. Dominic Kite now very low. Demon Kite looking at the next target. Carl TZ with a double Oki Shadow kill now. Trying to go for Dominic. Fortunately has a dash, but that's 3 members already taken down.
Easier said than done. Isn't even the start of it. Sanford almost single anti-heals, right? They have the Sea Halberd on Doming. They have the Glowing Wand on Yue. Is that enough? JP, oh my god, trying to split up Aurora.
Hold on, he's in the middle of 4, but Sanford once again finding Yue, forces the flicker as well, but Edward and Demon Kite doing all the zoning. The Cyclone Eye actually did not help Aurora there. Sanji's unstoppable right now.
Wise is watching from home. He knows how much that hurts. Dominic backing up, almost gets choked out by Sanji.
There's another Lantern Flare, Light trying to walk away, but there's another knockup play. A monster kill for the Lone Stallion. Oh, Dominic and Yue. Can they defend this? OHEP doesn't care. The Cavalry will equalize the series.
Now we have a ball game. 1-1. Liquid on the board. Bring it on, they deny us the 20-plus minute slobber knocker.
They did.
Liquid came to play.
I can't believe my eyes.
Yes, because for an Eve, all you have is the flicker.
Yeah.
Then the ultimate for the slight shield, but after that, you're so vulnerable to the attacks.
Yeah.
But they've gauged the situation midnight, and maybe they found
Hylos,
more
yeah.
pros here for Aurora. And then the Hylos for Daddy JP. Gold lane CC here for OEB.
It's such a good draft for both sides, honestly, even though I don't like the idea.
You just stop.
Stop.
Hands off.
Move away.
No means no.
Don't attack.
Don't do
Sanji.
it.
Oh, okay.
Synchronized shrieks.
Yes, he is not having a good time.
Next level synergy. Across the map, they're not done.
Sandboard, Gleam gets to keep him safe, but Carl cannot farm in peace. To provide some assistance to Carl TZ?
I think, yeah, the answer is simply yes, because Liquid, look at this. They are a team fighting lineup, more now than ever. The other game they had a Moscow, so they could have split the map, but now they just really want to convert. They really want to win big and then take turrets. Without winning big, they can't take turrets.
Oh no, Carl!
Oh!
The energy eruption. The taunts from Demon Kite. Now they gain access to the purple buff. Embracer's Wrath is dodged, but not the real world manipulation. JP gets stuck inside, but OHEP's just trying to do what he can. But the damage doesn't seem to be enough. Edward jumps in with a Brave Spider as a response, but Light, he's holding Carl TZ down. Sanford dodges the Embracer's Wrath just barely, and OHEP goes in from behind. But for some reason, Carl, he's bursted down.
And OHEP goes as well. Where one baby cake goes, the other follows. Sanji, the only one left. It's a 2v1. You
I think that... Okay, maybe we talk about that later on. Demon Kite takes the Lord.
Carl!
Edward holding down 2 AOG from Light. But will this be enough? Throne of Ruin already committed. Carl TZ's the first to fall.
Not like this, says Aurora. Not again. As Dominic takes down 40 after taking Edward. It's a wipeout pending.
Vengeance committed, but does that keep him alive? It's a no! A wipeout by Aurora.
The blinding lights. Aurora can actually play this way. Flicker their way out of that Throne of Ruin. Lord Dance began. Light with a conceal. Who's he looking for?
Carl TZ seems to be the target, Unbreakable land onto him. Edward is there, but he does not use the bravest fighter just yet.
Oh, look at Sanji and
This
Sanford.
is already enough to provide some zoning. Sanford decides to go in too, though, but Light can just AOG out of there. But he spots Sanji!
Edward commits the bravest fighter, Lord of the 8th with health.
Oh, now they're after Dominkite, forces out the Winter Crown, but the Throne of Ruin again landing onto multiple members, and Carl! He gets the objective for Liquid, and they're fighting back!
Oheb Bolt fitted out for Demon Kite, and that is Sanford gleaming on out.
He doesn't get to escape, and Sanji, he's trying to look for more!
Brilliance Blast takes out Dominkite, and it's just Edward and UL left. They take out JP. The GOAT stands alone.
He can clear the waves! But Yue and Edward, what could the plan be? The Lord is spawning right now, and they might not get to push any further. Carl still taking him on. Edward's all alone, receives majority of the Ogi Shadow kill, but he's so tanky. So it wasn't...
He did it. He did it. That retribution was worth it for Demon Kite now. The dance fully breaking on out. That's a fourth of the health left on the Lord.
Oh, now it's a bit different. Light going in. Sanji already forced to use his chaos. But Demon Kite, while those were happening, he just took the objective for Aurora. JP, can he get out of this? Oheb still not going in. Now he does.
Oh.
But look at the real world manipulation, stopping them in their tracks.
When it comes to honesty, no one can be Aurora in a fight like this.
Sanford going in, but JP, he had to receive the damage from the Appraiser's Wrath. Sanji goes in as well, but this does not look like it's gonna be good for Liquid.
It's gone sideways.
Oh, but he still survives.
Sanji still takes out Demon Kite. Oheb holding on. Down goes Sanji. Oheb the only one left.
And now there goes another wipeout with no one left to defend. Aurora will take match point.
One game away from the grand finals. One game away from that slot at M7. Aurora 2-1.
Every single player just keeps adapting, just keeps learning. I don't know what.
Natan, Bruno.
Go back to the carrier, Brody here. If ever.
I'd say Natan. Natan's the better pick here.
The 1-1 is actually open, if ever.
Obsidia.
So it's going
Whoa,
to be...
no.
Do you look? It is an Ixia.
There's a Matilda in the game.
He was actually touching the Matilda before he picked off and locked in the Ixia.
Yeah. Maybe they're worried about it. Maybe he was like, "Are you sure, guys? Are you?"
Too obvious that Aurora are sticking with the Fredrin. So now they have to target Doming. But now, who is going to be the first target? Carl Teasy just goes for Demon Kite straight up. There goes the RWM. And they just try to get out of the box, as mentioned. And it's so easy for them. But Edward flickers in with a Dark Wave.
Coming in with a demonic pursuit by Sanford.
That's going to be the first casualty of the game. First objective goes to Aurora too. And they just get more out of that.
With that first.
Yep, no one's really committing just yet, but Aurora decides to go in first. There's the real world once again. Sanford using the final slash, but no follow-up will happen. Aurora are just going all in, and Carl teases the next target. Sanji's Crimson Beacon out, but Edward follows him under the turret. And that's 2 members down for Team Liquid.
And one of them is the Retribution. Aurora was on the receiving end of Onyxia.
Yeah, and that was a completely different TNC that we're talking about at the time, a year ago. Oh, Edward again has all his eyes on Sanford. But could he be the target? They're gonna settle for whatever they can, because at this point, Team Liquid, they could not get close to the objective.
A little trade though, and I'm not so sure this is the right call. I don't think the cavalry wants to smoke.
Does JP really want to stand up front? Edward, once again, it's always Sanford that he's trying to look for.
Oh no.
Carl TZ trying to close in. Edward forcing a fight down or on the other side of the map as well. But the AOG's already committed. SOD finally connects. Sanford goes in and Demon Kite actually falls. But Edward gets the Lord!
Mr. Consistent secures it! and they take down so many. The Liquid Stampede is quelled. Rora finds the wipeout. Dominkite is a maniac.
A sidestep full barrage. Fortunately, the death timers aren't that long just yet, but they'd have to say goodbye to their holy shields. And Aurora, they're so terrifying, they actually go for Yue, but is he the target? Dominkite! It's Dominkite they want! It's a shutdown from Sanji!
OM coming in from the back line. Dominkite trained on him. Traded 2 for already. JP and Sanford.
Oh no!
3 members of Aurora are on him. Down he goes. Yue gets him.
That was time for Liquid to clear the Lord, but was he the best option to get that time? To buy that time for the cavalry?
It's gone sideways as the RWM comes out of Yue.
Carl TZ and Sanji, they still have to deal with a single minion and another wave in mid, but Carl, he's trying to close in Demonkite. Sanford trying to catch up, goes for light, but he has the unbreakable to move a bit further. For Aurora.
Deadly Dawn started up Vital Slash.
Sanford finding some targets, but they're not the best just yet. Light jumping in, Dominkite secures the Lord, Demonkite rather, and now they're going in JP. All in, Sanford's next. They're losing members one by one, Aurora. They're going for the chase, but Liquid has to run away.
The Stampede goes backwards. They roll out. The Lord spawns up top. Rora is inside the base. They crack through mid.
Do they have enough wave clear? Can OHEB deal with this alone? Sanji, what can they do to delay the siege?
Full barrage!
OHEB is down. There's no one left to clear. It's a double for Doming, and the Northern Lights, towards their redemption, are headed back to the world stage.
Aurora are going to Jakarta. 3-1. They're going to M7. They lock in for the grand finals. Brigida, they didn't end the regular season at #1 for nothing.
Top 1, 14 win streak, now make it 15 this season. And they're so close to potentially ending the entire